Hello. Excuse me. I hope you're doing well. Today's Monday. Yep, today's Monday. And it was a busy Monday. Towards the end of my shift. It's pretty busy. So I didn't take a shower yet. I only changed like all my clothes and that's it. I'm not really sweating, at least, but I'm gonna take a shower in the morning. Smell like Asmongold, I bet. And I'm tired. I'm like exhausted. Of course. But I still have like energy to like stream. Anyways, I don't really have much to talk about. I do want to talk about the World Cup a little bit before I just start playing. Just a little bit. You know, the title says it all. I've been watching the World Cup matches lately. I have been watching it from like the very beginning. You know, like the round of 32 teams going up against each other. Pretty much watching the like, you know, elimination matches. Starting with like Mexico versus England. And yeah, Mexico lost. You know, all these predictions I was trying to make of like, okay, who's gonna make it through like the next round, and all of them are wrong. All of them are wrong, man. Just all of them. All of my predictions are wrong. Good thing I'm not gambling. I know a lot of people are gambling on like who's gonna make it to the next round using Kalshi and Polymarket. But you know, I honestly don't have a single prediction right at all. I was kind of hoping Mexico would win, but no, they lost. Sucks. Then, you know, there's Portugal and Spain. Portugal lost. That sucks. I saw Speed crying. He was really devastated. Really devastated. I was sad too when Mexico lost, but, you know, I'm not really a big fan of sports in general. It didn't really, you know, I wasn't really that much devastated, but I'm hoping for like next year would be good, or the next World Cup would be good. Hopefully Mexico would make it far. The USA lost today. Belgium beat them by 3, and yeah, I predicted that USA would win, but no, they lost. I think like before like the Mexico and England game, it was like France and another country. I already knew France was gonna win, sure. France is gonna make it to the other round, the next round. And tomorrow is Argentina and Egypt and Colombia, and I forgot another country that we're picking. Let me check real quick. The brackets. Let me see the brackets here. Oh yeah, Canada. Yeah, Canada versus Morocco. I honestly predicted Canada would win, but they lost. They lost badly. Paraguay and France. I think I predicted. Oh yeah, Paraguay. Yeah, I predicted Paraguay would win, but no, they lost too. Yeah, all of them. I round 16. All my predictions are straight up wrong. Brazil versus Norway. I thought Brazil would win. They lost. So there's Colombia and Switzerland, and I predicted Colombia would win. Should I say fucking Switzerland then? At this point, I should just say the opposite. Yeah, Switzerland's gonna win tomorrow. Egypt is gonna win tomorrow. Yeah, all of my predictions are dookie. Crazy. The next, the quarterfinals would be held starting Thursday. Starting Thursday with France and Morocco, and Friday with Spain and Belgium. Saturday with Norway and England. Saturday is still up. There's like another match on Saturday that's still to be dated. Yeah, no, I mean, it's pretty fun, honestly. I never thought I'd get somewhat invested in the FIFA World Cup. Alright. Enough of that. I'll just get started. It's getting a little warm in here now. Alright, last time I left off, we just finished the Volga
We left
chapter.
Volga behind. The endless expanses of Russia stretched before us now. The bridge dwellers had finally decided to believe that we were not demons and let us pass. Anna was right. We invaded their world, and it's not up to us to destroy it, no matter how stupid it may seem. Electricity is a sin. Is that really worse than the lies we were told in the metro? About how the whole world was dead and there was nowhere to go? Everybody in the tunnels bought that convenient lie. Once we reach Yamantau, we will at least know if that lie was justified. Since so far, we haven't met any signs of enemy occupation.
Alright. Already. I can't wait, honestly. Because the entire, like, winter Volga section, I pretty much went through in the past. Except for the part where, like, I infiltrate the bridge. That part I have not. And the terminal. Never been. Have I been to the terminal, actually? I don't remember that, but I'm really looking forward to, like, what's coming up next. Oh yeah, I forgot about my diary. Oy. There's gonna be a lot of reading I'll be doing. A lot of reading. I think I don't really need to read this. Let me check. let me skim through this, see if like these are like the same. God, how long is this diary? How long is this entry? Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Alright, I'm back. I'll call my brother about like the World Cup stuff as well. Yep. Alright, man, it's gonna be a lot of reading, man. It's gonna be a lot of reading. It's gonna be a reading stream. Let's do the crew first. Anna, my Anna. From the very beginning, I thought I was not worthy of you. What was I? A nerdy guy from a backwater station? Damn, Artyom. I mean, how are you nerdy? Because you're collecting postcards? Is that... a nerdy guy going through, like, the amount of enemies, the amount of terrifying monsters, mutants, it doesn't seem nerdy at all. In the backwater station, a dreamer hearing voices in his head, an adventure seeker. I'm a nerd, I'm insane, but I love the adrenaline. And you, the most beautiful girl in the Metro, the only daughter of the legendary Colonel Miller, the best sniper of the Spartan Order. But how did you put it? There were lots of hard-boiled guys around. God, how much I have been through together. We had our bright days and really dark ones. Our feelings would die out and rekindle again. I even tried to leave, but couldn't go too far. You wanted a normal man, but you still accepted me as I am. You're the only one who didn't consider me mad when I spent days on the surface listening to the radio in fruitless attempts of receiving signals from the other survivors. Oops. You knew that every such sortie meant more radiation exposure for me and less chances for healthy children should we ever have them. And you would still let me go. You didn't prohibit me from dreaming. I always felt your gaze on me when you would have cove my back in combat, and when I lose my way. I was always in your field of view. I always knew that nobody could ever replace you, my personal guardian angel of death. If this is not love, what is? I gotta stop doing that. Alright, let's see. Alright, last paragraph. Anna, you wanted to believe me, and you couldn't. You tried to pay attention to your father, and you did. The Colonel firmly believes that our country is occupied and that the war is still going on. And that makes us jumpy. It makes us expect an attack at every turn. Makes us look for traces of enemy presence. Everywhere he has riled up, and Anna is not immune to that. She was so eager to find the occupying forces in that tiny abandoned village near the bridge over Volga. As she saw an American banner and a mere old t-shirt. She went to investigate and fell through the roof of an old chemical storage silo. Luckily, the chemicals seem to have been long since expired, and Anna got away with just a few bruises. Needless to say, there was not a trace of foreign troops present anywhere close. Alright. Miller, Colonel Miller. Colonel Sviatoslav Konstantinovich Melnikov, the founder and the permanent commander of the Order of the Sparta. Miller picked and trained each Spartan individually. He was the only one to come to the rescue of my home station when we were under attack by the Dark Ones. He was the only one to stand between the communists and the Nazis and prevent the conflict which could well spell the ultimate end of our civilization. It was Miller who accepted me into the Order and blessed our union with Anna. His only daughter, I'd become his son-in-law, but could never amass the courage to call him dad. Nothing but Colonel, with a sir, of course. In the D6 defense, the Colonel lost his best fighters and his old self. Something is forever broken in him. He became cold, completely intolerant of any dissent. Sometimes I feel he's sorry. He didn't object to his daughter marrying me. He would have probably preferred Hunter as his in-law, but Hunter is missing, and I dragged his daughter into a maelstrom none of us might ever emerge from. I dragged the colonel into the worst adventure of his life. He had to commit high treason to save his daughter with me in tow. He is convinced that the war is still going on, that Moscow had to fake death to prevent the final murderous strike from being launched against it. But Anna is still his daughter, and I am still one of his soldiers, so he, in his advanced age, risks everything he has, his reputation, his position in the metro, and most of his order, everything to save us two and maybe somehow get himself out of this mess. We're going to the Yamantau mountain, where the Supreme Command HQ is located. Only the true government of our destroyed country couldn't now pardon the colonel for treason, of course, if they agreed to even listen to him at all. Here's one problem, though. It's been a few days since we left Moscow, but we have yet to find a trace of the occupying forces. Damir. Damir is probably the calmest of all the crew members. Damir is also extremely reliable. He'll always be there to help. He always does the hardest part of any job goes on the toughest missions. And then instead of taking the well-earned respect and gratitude as one would expect, he starts blushing and saying he had nothing to do with success and it all just kind of happened that way. Very modest. There's only one painful issue for Damir, and that's his name. The name given to him by his father along with half his blood. Damir can't forgive his father for leaving, going as far as to deny being his bloodkin. Duke. I kind of like Duke. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, all the guys so far in the crew is pretty cool. I think Duke is definitely up there. Duke of Darkness, Igor Dukov, the youngest, the bravest, and the craziest of us. Some join the order out of desperation, others to protect people from danger, but Duke is just desperately in love with adventure. Whenever the colonel asks for volunteers, Duke is always first to shout me, no matter how hard and dangerous the mission ahead may be. A shame we don't have any medals in the order, otherwise Duke would have been plastered with them. He keeps looking up to the more experienced fighters, competing with them for the most kills, missions, and wounds. For some reason, he pays particular attention to comparing his achievements with mine. Perhaps it's because I'm closest to his age. Anna once said about him, "Quit your whining, RTM. There are people here who dream of becoming like you." About Duke, was she right? Igor likes being called the Duke of Darkness, but you can hardly find a light-hearted guy. He is but a brat, taking crazy risks all the time, but Lady Luck smiles to the brave. If not for the trick he played on Silencius, that old obscurant, our whole operation could have failed. Duke, my friend, your star is undoubtedly on the rise, and soon you will outshine us all. We be of one blood, ye and I'm proud of it. Now we got Yermak, the Aurora's permanent helmsman. Yermak knows her every detail down to the smallest bolt and feels every change in the work of any of her numerous, and truth be told, quite worn out mechanisms. With his heart, Yermak fit into the group so easily and naturally. It seems he's with us since forever, yet Anna and I met him on a Sieg base, where Yermak first helped me find my wife and then lead us into the hijacking of our beloved cruiser. Still, with Yermak's background, it's a small wonder he decided to leave Moscow with us. At the time of our meeting, we had only just learned of Hansa executing everyone trying to enter or leave Moscow, but Yermak had been living with this terrible knowledge for months, first out of fear for his daughter's life, then after she succumbed to her illness, out of sheer hopelessness. And now he is free, just like the rest of us, and if we ever come back to Moscow, we'll settle our scores of Hanseatic leadership together. Yermak says that every man has a destination in life, a place where the fate leads them to. And whenever life becomes hard, sometimes unbearably so, I always recall his words. This might be the end of the line, but it is still not your destination. Get up, walk on. Thank you, Yermak. Idiot. Idiot. Idiot chose his nickname out of natural humility, or perhaps simply in honor of one of Dostoevsky's character. In fact, he's anything but, being the most educated and well-read soldier in the order, landing the position of Miller's right hand. There's a mistypo right there. Miller right there. Miller's right hand. Back in the metro, the question is, what does he really know about the reasons for people being held in the tunnels, the war that could be still going on, as well as who is really in control of the metro? Idiot likes talking a lot, but he never actually says much, even if you push him. Say for his usual, on one hand, this could be true, while on the other, if you feel that the truth is close enough, you talk to Idiot. He'll confuse you completely in no time. When one thing about him that I don't understand at all is, what could he even be looking for fighting in the Order's ranks? He's a traitor. He's a traitor. Alyosha. Alyosha, the life of every party, an avid lady killer, favorite customer of the seediest joints of Svietnoy Boulevard, and our survival on the surface instructor. After only a cursory glance, you could correctly tell if an abandoned building could last for years, or is ready to collapse onto your head with the lightest touch, which ability saved him back in Moscow more than once. Damn, he has like that visual calculus. Alyosha is the only member of our crew seemingly taking our journey for an exciting adventure, probably in anticipation of the new meetings with representatives of the fair sex, of course. Now we got Sam, Stepan, Lukarev, Atya, Nasya, Crest. I like Sam too. Sam's pretty cool. Sam is one of the war's best. He might not be the strongest, fastest, or the best marksman we have, but he can certainly hold his own in a match with Spartan champions in each of these areas, and he definitely is the most unusual of us. Sam is American, a Marine from the U.S. Embassy's guard detail, who just happened to be in the metro when the Judgment Day came, originally ending up as Colonel Miller's personal bodyguard. Sam had to sit the battle for D6 Owl on the account of staying in the hospital with a serious wound, and he was really hard on himself for not being there to protect the Colonel when he was needed the most. As soon as he's back on his feet, still all bandaged, Sam would refuse to leave the Colonel's side no matter what. He wouldn't even let anybody else push Miller's wheelchair. Even when Andrew the blacksmith made the amazing prosthetics, oh damn, nice. Where was I? Miller's wheelchair. Even when Andrew the blacksmith made the amazing prosthetics the Colonel has been wearing ever since, Sam remained Miller's shadow and of course joined us aboard the Aurora. All of us, the crew members, and going somewhere to some kind of destination, as Yermak puts it, even though none of us know where that destination would be. Sam, though, seems to know the place. If the world outside of the metro is now wiped out, there must be survivors in the U.S. And Sam can't stop thinking about his parents who might still be alive, waiting for their son. I wonder if he feels he's traveling in the right direction with us. While we were waiting for the Aurora's repairs to be completed, thinking on how to cross the river, Sam, in light of our constant mentions of occupying forces, hypnotized himself into believing that the Colonel didn't trust him. It must be heartbreaking to have served the commander for 20 years with unquestioning loyalty only to be considered a traitor, but it must be equally heartbreaking to have become so close to your old enemy only to learn that your country might still be there, after all. And if the war still is going on, whose side are you on, Sam? Who are you? In day-to-day life, Stepan is so calm and nice it's hard to believe he is a member of the Order. We are a military organization, after all. Once you see this giant in battle, though, you immediately see the reason for him being here. Stepan is completely fearless and completely fearless and amazingly strong. He handles a heavy machine gun as if it were a regular assault rifle. We're lucky to be on Stepan's side. Having him as an enemy would be a disaster. Right until meeting Katya, Stepan has never defied the Colonel, but when Miller didn't want to let the woman and her daughter aboard the Aurora, he started a real quarrel. The Colonel was noticeably thrown off, while the rest of us immediately understood what was going on. Still, as any good commander, Miller quickly saw through Stepan and let himself being talked into letting Katya and Nastya aboard. With this addition, Stepan was sure to never leave the crew. Okay, we got Makarov, gunsmith, like the gun expert here. Partial to the creations of the famous gun designer, he shares the family name is a man in love with his craft. He is constantly busy with the crew's weapons, repairing, maintaining them, and making improvements. Tokarov knows everything there is to know about weapons and even more. You can talk about them for hours, but not really interested in much else. Still, he doesn't just care for our firepower, but also works on our gear, constantly adjusting and inventing new things, laboring day and night to make sure we all perform the best of our ability without being hindered by inferior equipment. What would we do without him? On a side note, he seems to be quietly and hopelessly, unrequitedly in love with my Anna. He's always worried about her, thinking about her, talking about her, but I just can't bring myself to feel jealous. Okay, we got Katya and Nastya. I can't really imagine what Katya and Nastya had been through and how they managed to keep their sanity, much less remain as optimistic as they are. A little girl and a tender woman proved to be tougher than fate, taking all the blows it could throw at them squarely, and these blows were many and mighty. They had arrived at Volga with a group of migrants who were out on a quest for a better life. That quest ended with them finding a new faith, and their death along with it. Of course, Silencius didn't kill anyone himself. He didn't even order anyone killed. Still, his holy ritual, where initiate must dispose of an electric anomaly to be accepted into the fold. How is it different from a murder in cold blood? It's no wonder that the colonel let Stepan and Anna coax him into letting Katya and Nastya aboard Aurora. Even though there must be numerous dangers waiting for us, still, I would argue that these ladies are tougher than some battle-hardened troopers. Besides, Katya is a trained nurse, and we will most probably need all the medical expertise we could get. And we got Crest. I wonder if our crew is going to keep expanding. An avid storyteller, talented mechanic, and a natural-born adventurer. He traveled all across the vast expanses of this threatening world of the surface, so alien to us. Would have been through hundreds of scuffles and struck thousands of deals, quite a few which could well be of less scrupulous sort. I don't know if Crest would be journeying with us for long, but I am not surprised he had such an easy time fitting in. Right from the start, he gave us the hand with fixing the Aurora, gave us the rail car he'd been using in his adventures, and then went with us on a mission to capture the tugboat, giving Duke and me the cover we needed to infiltrate the bridge. It's no wonder that even our usually cautions Colonel had no second thoughts about welcoming Chris into the crew. Cool. New world, oh boy. Yeah, there's still plenty of reading to do. Maybe I should take a break from that. I mean, at least there's no one tuning in at the moment. I am gonna update the VODs and do chapters so people can just skip through this. I'll keep reading for a little bit more. Alright, bandits. With no state and its laws, with no pockets of civilization which the new civic society could crystallize around, with no hope of ever going back to normal life. Should one be surprised with the rise of anarchy and of its consequences? Bandits constructing their rudimentary societies around the basest aspects of the human nature. Even in the tunnels of Moscow Metro, where every meter has been divided between the quasi-states attempting to uphold some semblance of order on their turf, the gangs flourish. What could one expect from the world of surface where there is simply nobody and nothing to stand up to them? On the banks of Volga, there seems to be a great many of bandit gangs. They have somehow agreed on the division or spheres of the influence, and are more or less happily coexisting, robbing the few remaining or newly founded in the less polluted regions, peaceful survivor settlements, and selling their denizens as slaves on the markets of the south. I mean, yeah, bandits, they did exist in previous Metro games. Fanatics, pretty new. The worship of a giant mutant catfish, intense hatred towards the technology and outsiders, coupled with intense suppression of all individuality and independent thought within the community. I was going to say communist. What else could one reasonably expect from a mix of primitive mysticism with classic religion, seated with good old founder's cult of personality? The cult of personality. I must give the Phoenix their dues, though. By banding together, they managed to survive in this wild world, settling a bridge and turning it into a veritable fortress, which we had no choice but to take seriously. Their best fighters, the lightning fighters, can fight back against the electric anomalies. Really? I haven't seen that. And even gangs and bandits compensating for their lack in training by strong motivation rooted in their fanaticisms. Exhibition, my home station, now a part of... I don't know how to say that word. Alexievskaya and Vishkaya. I'm so sorry, like, butchering these names. Living there has been an uneven ride, but I still have fond memories of the time, even though Anna, my wife, would disagree. I positively hated it there, having traded the position of the Order's best sniper for everyday chores of a regular mushroom farmer. And we get the Hanzo. I gotta get a drink. My throat is like
That knowledge
sore.
comes from a very dark place.
What's up, Scratch? Knowledge. It's like I'm reading the sacred text here, but it's just Artyom's journal. Hello, Scratcher. I'm just reading lore and taking a peek of Artyom's journal. It's a reading stream. Reading stream today. How many paragraphs are there? 3, 4, 5. It's 5 paragraphs. How you been, Scratcher? How's life? Video games? I don't know if there's anything new. Did you leave Coca-Cola and hamburgers for Uncle Sam in the 4th of July? No. No, I don't even drink Coca-Cola anymore. It's been like a while since I had a hamburger too. No, I wasn't feeling that well either. I wasn't feeling well on that day. I did go to see see the fireworks and all that. I went to like I would say like a friend of a friend. Friend of a friend of my aunt, I would say. I just chilled there. I was like by myself, just chilling by the lake and just like watching the fireworks. Like I wasn't feeling well either. It was still like a nice time. I wouldn't say like I was like not enjoying it. No, you could say though, I did see like a fire, like the fire. They definitely had like fireworks, lots of fireworks that they were gonna shoot off. You're meaning to say your aunt knows a guy who knows a guy. Yeah. She knows my aunt knows a woman that knows a woman. She knows a friend that she knows a friend of a friend. No. I don't know. I'm gonna get myself confused. I was gonna say, like, they had like positive fireworks and they had like propaganda. Like one box that had like propaganda boxing and all that. I was like, oh boy, I didn't realize this family was kind of I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna like point it out. I was like, hey, that box Hey, you want to talk about politics? No, I'm good. No, I didn't really care. I was like too sick and shit. I didn't really care. It's like a, you know, it's like a celebration. I don't want to talk about politics. Who cares? I'll just watch the fireworks. And I would say after that, things been pretty quiet. I think the rest of July here in America is, I mean, except for like the World Cup stuff going on. Other than that, there's like pretty much nothing going on. It's been pretty quiet today. So it got busy. But yeah, it's pretty chill most of the day. Anyways, did you celebrate America's 250th birthday over in Italy? I mean, come on, guys. We are the most important country. We're the hottest country. Literally, and well, not as hot in Europe, but we are the hottest country. What? I'm just joking. I'm kidding around. I'm just kidding. Come on, we are important. God, my throat. My throat's kind of like tired already. I'm just reading. Oh yeah, I forgot to watch the pilot episode for Gambleverse. I forgot. Don't you dare question the love I have for my nation. Noted. 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 I will take that seriously. Also, I don't know if you've been paying attention. I don't think you are, but yeah, I mean, I was gonna ask if you've been watching the World Cup stuff, but yeah. Your nation's not in it. Hey, my USA lost today, so did Mexico lost. Mexico lost. It's a sad day. I gotta read this real quick. The most powerful faction of the Metro, the Commonwealth of the stations of the Ring Line, the soldiers and Hondas employ just the best pay and equipment, and thus are highly motivated to train and perform their duties exceptionally well, making up in proficiency and the skill for what they may lack in numbers. The only force to be objectively better than Hanseatic troops in terms of professionalism and training is the Spartan Order, which yours truly is to be a member of. As far as I was able to surmise from the Colonel's reluctant confession, Hansa is the vehicle of the Invisible Watchers, the real government of Moscow controlling all the factions from the shadows. They clearly have too much power to just live and let live, and thus engage in some shady business, including the SHIELD project, designed to keep Moscow under an impenetrable blanket of radio jamming to prevent further nuclear strikes against the capital. The project itself would be a benevolent initiative, even if quite misguided, had not been connected to the mass murder of people coming into or trying to leave Moscow, as well as anyone and everyone learning anything about it. Anna and I were captured by their patrol after we saw the Aurora entering the city perimeter, and just for that terrible crime I was put to the gun. Anna's agony at the moment is something I will not forgive them for as long as I live. I haven't been following the World Cup. I know that Norwegians adopted their ancestor strains to or a boat. I mean, Norway's been doing good. They beat. Who did they beat? Brazil? Was it Brazil? I forgot which country they're up against. I think it was Brazil. Yeah, no, they're pretty good. They're gonna go up against England. And dude, Scratcher, I must be a curse. I am cursing these teams. The predictions I've been making for these guys, for these teams, for each match, I mean. For you know, oh yeah, this team's gonna win. Hey, oh yeah, this team's gonna win in this match. Oh yeah, that team's gonna win. No, all of them are wrong. Completely wrong. All the predictions, all wrong. Every single one of them. They beat a country. I thought we've abandoned the spears and swords. No, they beat a country. The whole country's they lost in a soccer game, football game. Sorry. All the predictions I made, like Paraguay Paraguay lost. Canada lost. Mexico lost. USA lost. Portugal lost. Like all of those predictions. It's a good thing I didn't I'm not gambling, man. I would have been like $1,000. Down. I think I'll continue reading another time. It's been like about an hour. Do tell me your predictions so I could bet on the opposite team. You won't get any money, but at least your curses will be a useful skill. Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be Colombia versus let me see. Colombia and Switzerland, and my original prediction was that Colombia is gonna win. Then there's another match tomorrow, Argentina versus Egypt, and my original prediction is Argentina's gonna win. So there's that. We'll see what happens tomorrow. My curses will be ruining those matches.
Uncle Artyom, Uncle Tokarev has already set his shop up. Wanna go look? It's so cool. Here, Uncle Artyom.
Nastia's letter. Dear Daddy, I write this so you know where to look for Mommy and me when you come back. Because Mommy and I wanted to stay, but Silencia said we must go to the tower and leave this car. And I don't want to. I don't want to. I wanted to wait for you in the car, but Mommy said I can't. Silencia said you won't come back because you failed the test of faith. He's a stupid liar because you never needed any tests as their faith is dumb. I remember you said so. Mommy said nothing, but I know she is waiting for you too. So please come back soon and take us away from these fools. Love you very much, Nastia. These are still hot and steaming. It's like I'm doing squats.
Ah, hi, Artyom. See my new place? Fit for a king, I must say. What do you think of this workbench, eh? Everything is within reach, yet there's so much space left. Most of the stuff you and the guys found outside and gave to me went into making this workshop happen. So thank you. We'll have to keep pitching in like this too. Looks like we're facing a long journey, and useful things like ammo or equipment don't grow on trees. Plus, the further from Moscow we get, the harder they'll probably be to get. So don't forget to collect all the materials you find to keep us going. There's so many things to do. I haven't decided where I'm going to work on the suits, but I'll have to, and soon. And it's high time we fixed our uniforms. Some of our people are starting to look pretty ragged, you know? Well, Duke's plate carrier won't hold the back plate anymore, and he jokes that he's lucky it's not the front one, or else his toes would be in danger. Regardless, I am turning this little gang back into a real army. Well, that's it. I bragged enough and won't waste any more of your time. The Colonel summoned you. Well, I have stuff to do too. You guys are fast to break gear, but none too expedient to fix it.
Uncle Tokarev! Uncle Tokarev!
Oh boy.
What would you like to ask, Nastya?
Uncle Tokarev, do you have a sewing machine?
No, I don't.
But how are you going to fix the suits then?
Well, like everyone else, I take a thread and a needle, and I use a sail stitch.
Wow, cool! Can you teach me?
I sure can, but later. I've got work to do.
Will you let me fix Sam's rifle strap?
Well, sure thing. Oh, but under supervision. Sam is so strict, you know.
Hurrah! And Uncle Sam isn't strict at all. He's kind.
All right, look here. I'll show you once.
Close reflex sight.
Now we do this.
Interesting.
Yes.
It's pretty nice to have a
And
shotgun.
now, this
guess.
way.
I see.
I do like the rifle though. I like the.
Don't rush it here.
Yes.
You have got to be careful here. See?
I see.
I just want to see like the attachments for like each gun. How could you make an SMG a sniper? What? Suppressor. Small magazine, standard magazine, extended magazine. Oh shit. Let's take a look here. Not bad, not bad. Honestly, not bad. Still, I kind of prefer like the revolver, making it into like a sort of like a marksman rifle. Convert it into a marksman, I should say. Man, I just don't like this stock. It's an ugly stock. I don't like it. can't look at the compass, man.
Oh, smoke break. That's good. Oh, this is one mean smoke. Damn, this is rough. Well, nothing we couldn't take.
Goes from an AK to a Dragunov.
Well, you're the right kind of guy. I mean, you, the Colonel, Duke, that guy did a swell job on that bridge. And now he's bragging about it like a child. He's a child, really, no, a child. But he's good. So, yeah, what did I want to say? Yes. Thank you. You people accepted me, and I'm a simple guy. I will pay the debt back, okay? So, how do you like it out here after your tunnels? Freedom, huh? Sure thing. So much space. It feels too empty to me, though.
There's a no
Just
smoking
reeds
sign.
and ruins and those damn mutants. Hate them.
Is it not smoking? Yeah, I just noticed this right now.
No, you guys are gonna see the government. So, bratucha, don't be mad, but just tell me, what the hell do you even need them for? Well, of course, it might be interesting to take a look, but throughout all of my rambling, I only met two kinds of ex-government people. Dead ones and gang leaders. And let me tell you, the latter are much worse than your typical bandit. They just have to make a speech before
Again, we
doing
pointed out
something
the
off.
same thing. Same thing.
So what I mean, I didn't really care about the government even before the war, much less now,
Same
when
thing at the
everything's
same time.
long since gone to shit. So what for, really? I'm a simple man, Artyomich. I told I'm with you, that means I'm with you for the long haul. But I'd much rather find a nice place to live at than go see the government. Of course, they could give us luxury bunkers or something. Well, Artyom, you seem cold. Go get warmed up a bit, I'll smoke some more. Have stuff to think about. Or just stay, we have enough space now.
Oh man. Let's go. Right. I can't go out there. If I do at some point get a sniper scope, like an 8x scope, and I'll definitely convert the AK to a Dragunov. This is my room, or this is someone else's room?
Artyom, come on in and have a seat. Stepan's putting on a live performance here.
So, Artyom, are you up for a jam? Come on, pick the guitar up. Well, the maestro is about to impress you.
I forgot to hit record. Let's play. Yeah, that gun on the table.
Thank you, Stepan.
You know, maybe you should put that gun stored somewhere else. I don't know.
I'm sorry to ask, Katya, but Nastya's father, he's dead, isn't he? Does Nastya know?
He is. I tried keeping it a secret. Told her he left for the market. Around 3 days passed, and I still kept it in. I just sat there with a needle in my hand and didn't see anything. It was all black before my eyes. And then she snuggles up to me and says, "You should cry, Ma. You will feel better." Sini used to say it. So I cried and cried. She knows. She knows it all.
I'm sorry, Katya. I'm so sorry.
Let me tell you how we ended up at the bridge. We used to live in northeast from here, quite close if you go in a straight line. But it took us a month. Everything's bombed to rubble out there. Yermak asked me and I told him. Sini used to say there were lots of military factories out there. Not just military, of course. General industry. And now you can't pass through there even with filters. The radiation is so high. No railway either, just crater upon crater. We were quite far, but our counter still went crazy. One route appeared intact. There was nothing to bomb. So we used that one, thinking we'd get further to the west, but of course they did not let us cross the bridge with the diesel. They said it was satanic. They were ready to let us stay if we gave them the diesel to cleanse it. So we stayed. And then we couldn't leave, even if we wanted. That old goat, Father Silentius, brainwashed everyone, so they would just pray and bow nonstop. They broke our diesel down with their bare hands and threw it into the river. Purification. And on top of it, they gave us trouble for not helping them. Stenia went to check what was going on, and there were only locals there, because Silentius at the Skatina had sent our people away to test them. He said that if they wanted to be truly accepted, they had to defeat a demon. Stenia went to stop them. But it was too late. He only found burnt rags. And then they sent him to do the same. He never came back.
Katya, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Well, you really didn't. What's done is done. It kind of got so glum in here. Perhaps you, Stepan, could play us something.
Sure thing!
Is that... I don't know which... Is it 2033? I heard this kind of, a song. Alright, I'm out of here.
Now stop it already! Well, what did you expect? So, what's up with your plate carrier? Cockerill was mad.
Artyom,
It's a
the
long
colonel's
story.
waiting for you on the bridge.
Come on, out with it.
Well, there I am, sitting on a beam, looking at Artyom milling about below.
Oh, you are so full of it. Artyom did most of the work.
That he did, yeah, he did. But you don't have to interrupt my lies. You asked me about the waste yourselves.
All right, go on.
So I see Artyom get to the door, and I think it's time I came down. So I do. But something just holds on to me.
What does?
How should I know? It's dark, nobody around, but I can't move. And those locals kept going on about Tsar something. So I thought I was in a kind of a bind. So I just unfastened the safety and leapt down. There was that shed down there. The roof was kind of close.
And what about the Tsar?
Oh, blue, the Tsar was huge, scary as shit. And there was this rusty bolt, and my carrier got snagged on it.
Well, you, Duke, are lucky you already have a nickname.
That's hilarious. And what was next?
Oh, next. Next we jumped that old preacher of theirs. Well, Artyom did most of it. He swooped in like a hawk. Yeah, he's good. Well, I was clamoring about those beams and fighting that side. Oh, I'm killing myself. Well, he basically solved the whole problem.
True that. Good job, Artyom.
Yeah, you both did well. Crest also.
Sure, he did a swell job distracting those guards. I almost wet my pants with laughter when they started hauling that timber. He's an artist.
Yeah, he's a great guy. You all came out on top of the game.
So strange seeing them without their gear.
And that calls for what?
It
A
is
drink.
the first time.
You nailed it. You
Seeing them
truly
without
are
their
one
gear.
of us now, Sam. Will you be joining us?
Nah, not now. I'll have some at dinner.
Well, you'll have to catch up then.
Sure thing. Anyways, we'll just have a little as a warm-up now.
I got no drink. I got it empty.
Great!
That's some good stuff.
Hey guys, there's something I've been thinking about. What does everyone expect of this trip?
Personally, I want to come back and tell Sveta of my adventures, so that she'd look at me with her huge gray eyes without blinking and keep saying, "You're such a hero, darling."
So you're expecting heroics and scars. That works.
And why did you come?
Well, my heart is aching for true romance. But in the metro, all women want a solid relationship, a reliable husband, a real provider. Enough of that smug smile. It's unbearable. Not that I've had much better luck here so far. As soon as Katya came aboard, Stepan started cooing around her like a peacock.
You should be happy. Katya is a tough girl. You'd be under her thumb in no time.
That is unlikely. I'm not the kind of man to upstage his friend in a contest for a lady. Especially when that friend promises to break my arm. I'll catch my stroke of luck soon enough. There in Yamantau, women from all over the country have already gathered, waiting for yours truly. How about you, Demir? What made you go?
Well, at first I just went along with you guys, the colonel. But even then I thought, this is my chance to make my dream come true. A chance to see Kazakhstan, my people. But first, we must come back to Moscow, because it isn't fair. People must know that they've put up with enough. They are free. They can live outside now. What do you think about that, idiot?
I'm with you, Demir. Yet, freedom is not so simple. There was this freedom fighter, Che Guevara. He died under 40. Comrade Mao, whose book you've been perusing on the other hand, was a strict ruler but
Oh my
lived a
god,
long
these
life.
references.
Well, we should have expected that from you. Weird thing, though, is that you are called idiot.
I know. It's by his own choice. Because he's so fond of Chekhov.
Chekhov too, of course. But it's Dostoevsky for the most part, sir, my friend.
Sure, I read the book too. It's just that I mix them up a lot. Chekhov wrote about that son of Austerlitz, a wounded officer. Powerful imagery.
Oops. Seems he's called Have fun.
You are just killing me. How about you, Uncle Sam? Got dreams?
You know, I just want to ride my board again. Spark a joint up on a beach. Catch that wave. Deep inside, under a grizzled metro dweller, there's still a relaxed Californian inside me.
Ah, get out of here.
So you know, before Dad talked me into joining the Corps, I used to wear my hair long. He told me they'd make a decent citizen out of the total disappointment that I was, and sent me to college once I was discharged. I joined, and they sent me to the Middle East.
Wow, so do you hope your guys would pick you up? I don't see them around.
Yeah, I don't hold my breath for my guys. Once this mission's over, I'll submit my discharge papers. I'll reach the ocean, and there, find a ship maybe?
Oh yeah, just imagine it.
You arrive on that ship and they go like,
Ah, the Russians are coming! You are one of us now. You don't really need to go anywhere.
At least don't put your Ushanka on. They will sink you on sight.
I won't. Though I will take my balalaika with me.
Well, who has any expectations for our reception at Yamantau?
Well, your expectations are quite obvious, huh? Scantily clad junior officer ladies unrolling the red carpet.
Yeah, I'm a simple guy. How about you guys?
well, I hope they will answer a few questions. For example, if there is not a single American within hundreds of miles from Moscow, save for our friend Samuel here, why stay underground?
I'd put it a bit differently. Did you, dearest High Command gentlemen, know that we in Moscow had to spend 20 years on the ground?
Oh, by all means, you can ask those while I'm enjoying my briefing with the junior officer ladies, huh?
I don't know. I'm in the mood for a road trip.
Oh, we got ourselves a true traveler here.
Yeah, we will have to live and see.
You are right.
That was a good, long conversation we had going there. I guess, we're done now.
Let me pass, please, Artyom.
Let me pass.
Hey, Artyom, could you let me through here?
Here's one of my favorites.
I like that. Hey, let me through, please. Let me through. Is that a shower? Weapons. Oh, that's not good. It is like kind of messed up for like the rabbits to stare at these skinned animals here. Thank God he stayed in character and didn't resort to calling it an admin. was gonna say something, but I forgot. That mess has thrown me off. Oh no, I was gonna say, this kind of section, it's not like one-to-one, but like having like going on the train and talking to people, or like listening to like conversations. It reminds me of The Walking Dead, season 1, Telltale's The Walking Dead season 1, where, you know, the group of survivors would obtain a train and like ride the train throughout chapter 4? Chapter 3? I forgot which chapter, but yeah. Like this whole stream so far is basically like a slice of life. What's going on the train at this far, you know, this far in the journey. There's gotta be like achievement for this. It's gotta be like a trophy. One more. Another one. Last one. Okay. Yo, Miller, what's up?
Listen, I had a talk with the Ark. All thanks to Tokarev. He got the decoder working. Ark, come in. Come in, Ark. Over.
This is Ark. Identify yourself. Over.
This is Colonel Sviatoslav Myelnikov speaking. I'm in command of a special operations force. We have received your signal and are currently heading your way. Do you copy? Over.
Yes. Hear you loud and clear.
Who am I talking to? How do I address you?
Deputy Chief of Communications Department, Major Ivanov. A moment.
Oh, yes, Major. I understand that the checkup is in order.
Great, Colonel. Melnikov? Simply capital. I am sorry for the lack of trust, but as you know, the situation is dire and the enemy is always ready to strike.
I do understand, Major, and I hope that you can tell the leadership that my people are true to their duty and will be at their full disposal as soon as we arrive. Over.
Thank you for the great news. How large is your force, Colonel?
I have a squad of the best operatives the Special Forces have to offer.
A squad? I see. Well, this is great. Great!
Yes, we aren't a large force, but we bring a message of extreme importance. We are heading towards you from Sector K6 Alpha. Do you have any data on enemy forces we might encounter on the way? Over.
In just a moment, I have to check. K6 Alpha, you say? As far as I can see, there have been no enemy encounters reported in the area, Colonel. I regret. I must end our conversation here, but know that we are waiting for your arrival. I am making my report immediately, and I am sure the Minister of Defense will be eager to see you.
Dude.
This is a great honor.
Dude,
Thank
I don't
you.
trust this at all.
Just a few words more, though. What is the general situation there,
I don't
Major?
trust that. The way that he
Colonel, sir, you do
delivered
understand
that.
this is classified information. But I do understand you. We are doing fine. Do not worry. Well, see you in the Ark. Over and out.
I serve the people. Over and out. So, do you get this now, you doubting Thomas? I'm so excited my hands are still shaking. The minister himself. This is incredible. By the way, Artyom, you should take a look at the map.
Right. Well, I don't completely trust that. The way that the major deliver that dialogue, yeah, no, I don't trust that at all. These peaceful sections are very poignant. When stuck in the metro, you were on a thin thread as creatures could invade your sectors at any time, but now you aren't always pressed under threats of invasion. You get to know everyone, delve in this introspective aspect of their personalities. I was gonna make a comment about the fact that, man, I wonder if like throughout the whole game we're not gonna go back to the tunnels, you know, explore like the metro again. Maybe we will at some point. I'm sure there's like maybe some areas to like some sections of the game that allow us to explore like the tunnels again. But it seems like to me maybe most likely not. We're gonna go by train, of course. Maybe the train will head to the tunnels eventually. There's that, I guess. But I mean either way, I don't mind. I do like the breaks like these, like, you know, just interact with like the other characters, see how they're holding up, and their take on like what to expect in the future.
As you can see, we're heading almost straight for the Yamantau complex. Katya and Chris tell me that the line there is in decent condition. Surprising, really, taking into account the number of priority targets there. So we can hope for smooth sailing from here, and right to the very destination. It's not even that far, but our speed depends on the state of the track. So I think it's going to take us quite some time to get there. So, Yermak, where were we?
You were saying, it's all about the results.
Ah, yes. These soft-bellied attitudes must stop. The ends do justify the means.
Well, I don't object. But not all ends can be called just.
Exactly. And this is why I have been waiting for a chance like this for ages. And now everything seems to be coming together. It's the government. Don't you understand?
Oh, but of course.
You don't seem to quite grasp the importance, which is unexpected, especially after the news you just heard.
Get him out. Eject him. Kick him off this train.
Yes, well, say there is a government. So what? We spent so many years apart, so why worry now?
Ah, but don't you see? They probably knew nothing about us. With the sheer power of enemy strikes directed at Moscow, they never expected so many of us to survive. And now we get to tell them Moscow still lives. And not only that, it also preserved a functioning civilization. Do you get that? All these years we were fighting a losing battle for mere survival. And now we have a new goal.
And what would that goal be?
You don't get this, do you? The command center should have all of the command and control networks, all the intelligence. They should know where all the nukes hit, have complete fallout maps. They have everything. Information rules the world. And Metro is chock full of people. Put two and two together, we could repopulate the country. Yeah, of course not at once. First, we might have to take the country back. But we'll be doing this under the direction of a real government. People with all the necessary skills. And in the end, we will break out of the underground dead end we are in.
It would be nice, sure. By the way, I meant to ask for some time now. How did you learn about the Yamantau bunker, Colonel?
Oh, the information about the Ark project I have is beyond a doubt. I'm saying this as a GRU officer. I had colleagues working there, preparing evacuation plans. So I've been briefed into it officially.
So, now we just have to get there. And we will. We will. The journey won't be easy, though.
We were never looking for an easy way.
Yes. I've been thinking about that for a long time. The Central Industrial District, a priority target. Katya did confirm my suspicions. The tracks might have survived partially, but the state they're in, though, is most likely terrible. I think we'll have to fix sections of the track.
I think our people can handle it. Besides, I'm sure there will be sidetracks.
What do you think could have happened in the relatively intact territories in the meantime?
That's a good question. Well, we are going to learn it pretty soon.
Yes. Yes, that we will.
Houses. Abandoned houses. Still intact. Just abandoned, seems like. Even the trees. The trees, too. Alive. This like part of the railway's like flooded too. I'm surprised, like I didn't know trains could go through that. I thought there would be like issues with like flooded railroads. Do you remember the horror kid from The Night in the Woods, Goose? He probably lived on a place like this one. Yeah, I do remember that that kid, yeah. Yeah, you're right. He would for sure live in a place like this, yeah. This would make a nice screensaver background. It's not winter, it's spring. Still there's like snow falling. Snow out and about. This whole section is reminding me of The Night in the Woods for some reason. I didn't really get that feeling or get that notion. Although, I mean, there's like dense forest, dense woods. I'm sure like there's like a small town as well. I mean, there's a small town. I'm sure. Abandoned stations, abandoned houses. Completely dead.
Well, let us talk business for a change. Namely, the engine status. All right. How much time will it take to refill the water tank from now on?
Around 3 hours if we don't have to clean the filters.
Do we have any spares, just in case?
We do, but not the whole set, just the rough one.
Is the pump in order now?
Yes, we have fixed it.
A shame. Have we got oil at least?
Oh, sure. We have enough to get to Vladivostok if need be.
Well, I doubt we'd have to go that far. But at least something is in abundance. The pipes?
As I have told you already, it's high time for an overhaul. Crest and I did our best removing the line buildup, but...
Well, we just can't afford that. Are you finished with all the checks?
Looks like it. But let's have another go, just in case.
Yes, that can't hurt.
Alright, I guess I'll keep moving.
How much time will it take to refill the water tank from now on?
Okay, they're gonna do the same thing.
Around 3 hours if we don't have to clean the filters.
We are approaching the Yamantau bunker, the final destination of our long journey. Direct radio contact with the bunker has completely dissolved Miller's resentment towards me for destroying our previous lives. He is eagerly anticipating the meeting with the Minister of Defense he was promised. Probably such things are important for a career officer. The people, though, are less interested. They are asking important questions. Where are the occupying forces? Why is there just wilderness and people gone wild around? What's stopping the government from restoring the country? What was being done in the last 20 years? Miller believes that we'll get all the answers. He will be pardoned, as well as Anna and I. And we will all return home to the metro.
Sorry, I was just looking up the Yamantau. Yeah, it's a mountain in Russia. Oh wow.
What's going on ahead?
Beautiful, what the hell?
Everything's abandoned, but the truck is okay. Over.
Roger that. Don't go too fast, and watch out for radiation. Over.
Roger that.
I still can't believe this. We're there. Do you get this? We're finally there. This has been our goal, not for weeks or months, but for 20 years. My whole life. And it was not spent in vain. Now I know it for a fact.
Mama, look. Are we going to live here now?
I don't know. Why?
I don't like this place. It's creepy.
Shh. Don't say that.
Go ahead, Colonel. It's getting really hot out here.
Everyone, masks on! Passengers, get inside and button up tight!
Yes, of course. Come on, Nastya.
Change of plans. We're taking the rail car from here. Wait for Artyom and me.
How about me? You've been dreaming to get here for so long, and are now leaving me behind? Am I your daughter or not?
All right, come with us.
or else I'll never hear the end of it.
A wise decision.
Yermak, stop the engine. Take the Aurora back to the safe zone and sit tight there.
We do that right now.
Stepan, you're in charge while I'm away.
Oh, yes, sir.
Great. Let's go.
Damn, they've been pounding this place. Worse than Moscow. Yeah, looks like it. See that crater? Wonder what the yield was on that one. Looks like 100 to me. Wow. Your guys used to have 300 and 500 ones too. Well, even 100 seems to have done okay. Get back here. We're in the safe zone. Radiation nominal. Waiting for your return. Over.
Good. Miller, over and out.
Look at all those cars. Artyom was right. People were coming here from all over the country.
Yes, they were. Nobody came from Moscow, though. Until now.
So much time wasted.
We'll make up for that now. Well, we're almost there.
Oh, look, this is a bad place. Now, we shouldn't have come here. Really?
It's very ominous.
Okay, so where's my welcoming committee and red carpet? I don't get this.
Oh, see? Nobody home. How about we go back, huh? Поехали.
Look!
What the hell? Is that a turret?
Identify yourself.
What?
Colonel Miller, here to report to the Minister of Defense.
And where are your people, Colonel?
With the train.
It's dangerous outside. Contact them and tell them to take the train into the main airlock for decontamination. Welcome to the Ark, Colonel. Proceed through the tunnel and take the elevator. You'll be met inside.
I don't like this.
See, we're expected.
I mean, even if they say even if they say who they are, I don't think they trust us.
Why is it so deserted here? No gun emplacements, no patrols, not even lookouts.
Why would they need any of that? A nuclear warhead couldn't take it out.
Air's clean. We can take the masks off. This place now looks kind of abandoned. What are the maintenance people thinking, I wonder?
Yeah, this place could use some cleaning at the very least. Sam, idiot, you know what? No need for us all to crowd the government, so you two better stay with Crest.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah. This place would have been in tip-top shape and clean.
Your accent is what's spooky here. Well, if push comes to shove, you'll have to pretend to be a mute hero.
Is that like meta conversation there?
Just like in G6. I can open them with a nail.
Did you at least prepare a speech? Reporting to the minister is no joke.
Get off my case. I pulled an all-nighter.
Don't you feel like you should say something to Artyom now?
Yes. You were right, Artyom. And I was wrong. Thanks for not giving up.
A fear fills you. A bad kind of fear. Of yourself.
Here goes nothing.
We're gonna get knocked out.
Comrade Minister, Commander of the Joint Special Operations Forces, Squadron of the City of Moscow, Colonel Miller, reporting. I would like to request that my people are provided with temporary quarters and supplies, as there are women and children among us. Still, our fighters are in top shape and ready for action.
Women and children? Good. Haven't had those in a while.
Who are you?
Oh, fuck. Don't tell me it's just bandits. That'd be so fucking funny, dude. Bandits.
What the... Where am I? Where are the others?
Everything is going as planned. Everyone is fine. So far.
So far? I demand a meeting with the Minister of Defense, now!
Do not worry. Everything will be just fine. And even better. The Minister and the Chief himself are expecting you for dinner.
Huh?
Dinner? What the hell? Are you fucking mocking me?
Are these guys cannibals? No fucking way they're cannibals.
Where is the government? Answer!
All here, Colonel. All here. We are the government you people deserve.
Don't you dare, you fuck! You're just fucking cannibals!
Calm down. You'll get jaundice like this. And believe me, nobody likes that bitter taste. The girl will have to wait, though. We must run the tests first. I don't like that cough of
Untie
hers.
my hands, you motherfucker, and I'll shove those tests so far up your ass, you'll be spitting
Watch
them.
your tone, young lady. Do as that young man does. He woke up long ago, but quietly listens to wise people talk.
You fucker! Let me go!
Will escape! Not a single!
So, Colonel, now you will pick up the radio and tell the rest of your people on the train to come here. If you don't want her to suffer for a really long time before she is served. You understand? And here I was hoping for an intelligent conversation for a change. Alas. That's not a problem, though, since this nice young man will surely do it instead. He won't dare be contradictory once we're done with you.
I'm gonna spit on you, too.
Well, nice meeting you and all. Yakov, you may start.
I'll get you even after I'm dead.
That may well happen, Colonel. I could choke on you or something. In the meantime, I'll excuse myself.
Come here! I'll rip you all apart! Every last one of you should have done that before the war!
Time since food arrived. Now we'll be full again. Good.
Oh, I don't like that. Just don't do that.
Artyom! Here.
Colonel, sir, I think that's enough.
But it is not. We have to get... But first, we must find Anna!
I'm sorry, I went too far with that elevator.
To hell with it! Idiot! Start the main elevator up! Yes, sir. Well done. We can hold up for that long.
Right between your eyes.
I got a treat for you here, you damn freaks. Eat that, motherfuckers!
Just like our old D6. Even the lift is the same, exactly.
True, and quite fortunate. This way, we can hope to find Anna. Still, the complex is huge, and we have 10 minutes at the most. So, we'll have to split up. Sam, you check the filter room, the generator hall, and the storage. Idiot, you come with me to the command
You
center.
shouldn't involve an old man in your affairs.
Artyom,
Everything
you
you had
take
to
the
set the
barracks
rest,
and
you
the
already
sick
did.
bay.
They signed their death sentences.
Let's go!
Your floor, Artyom!
What the hell happened? Diary page 1. I just lucked out. Missing the construction milestone was the best thing even after all. I think I was so upset about that stupid bonus. What does a pile of ash need bonus for? And we have it made. The government didn't arrive after all, so all the complex is ours with all its stores. The bunker was supposed to save a whole town. There's just a couple of thousands of those. The only problem is the babe department, but we'll just have to wait till the radiation is dissipated and calmly walk down the mountain, or rather, crawl up from under it. Some fucking luck. The government didn't arrive for a reason, after all. The thing is, somebody did a better number on food reserve budget than on the construction one. We did manage to build the thing, even if late. But the stores are empty. Sure thing all quartermasters are crooks, and they had it coming. But the bastards were telling the truth after all. Shelves are empty. Well, there are some seeds and pasta, That shit won't last us even a year. So they all turned into cannibals then. What now? I keep doing that thing again. Okay, they took away my reticle. Oh god. Tell you what. Yeah, I'm gonna get a shotgun for this one. Duck, duck, duck.
Artyom, have you found her yet? Hurry up! Every second counts!
Colonel, I'm looting. Who would have thunk that we would run into cannibals after dealing with a cult? I wonder what we're gonna face against next. Aliens? Is that a heart? A heart in a jar. Oh fuck, I gotta go all the way here? Okay. Does it remind me of Fear, where the fleeting mixture of action and nuance of horror that crafted this session really well. It's really fast paced. Oh my god, dude, it's the same guy, man. Sake. Am I getting shot at? Oh my god. What the fuck? That's fucked. Later, motherfucker. Damn. Night vision scope.
Why did you shoot there? What the fuck? But there was meat. Meat, you see? There's meat!
What the?
Meat arrived. Now I know it. Food is here. Meat.
There's no sneaking past these guys. It's like how a Fallout shelter would play out. The whole shelter became a cannibalistic bunker. If you keep on rampaging like this, you'll soon have the nuke. I'm gonna need a 25 kill streak. I think I'm gonna hit the 25 kill streak. I think. Fucking let them in. Fuck the radiation. It's been over a year. They are outsiders. Don't even need a share. Let them draw lots or whatever. The point is, we'll have food for months now. Heard all over. Either. Thoughts tingling. Doc said shit about some provisions or some of the outsiders had them. The fucks. Should have roasted them fucks better. Too late now. Fuck. Yeah, they lost their sanity. It's like they're becoming like Wendigos. Good thing they did not.
The floor's crawling with these freaks. No sign of Anna. Copy that. Continue search.
What the fuck? Shit. Got a juggernaut, man.
Come out with your hands above your head.
Fuck you. He's dead? Okay, he's dead. Man, I should have known. Should have picked this thing up. Tactical Duke is ready. Officer's diary. It's been a month already since we became rats in the hole here. What do we have to show for that? We don't even know if anyone's still alive out there. The antennas were destroyed, and the radiation levels are so high there's no way to fix them. Though, even if the antennas were okay, would anyone have any reason to contact us? The big wigs never arrived, after all. Looks like the construction workers are right, though. We'd better get ourselves comfortable here. So we're in along for a long run. Those idiots with that council of theirs. I would forgive the workers if they came up with the bullshit like that. But why would the officers want to play those games? Just to be able to push the blame onto the government decree when they cut the rations again. How's that supposed to help? If there simply are no food reserves no matter what. Lunacy. The doctor is right. We, the radio technicians, are here for a reason. We will not just save our comrades. We will also help thousands of survivors outside. The only thing we need to do is to fix the antennas. Let the real government know we're alive. They will send us food shipments. And then the ARC project will provide us shelter from radiation for all survivors. And what could be more important now? You can see how many bullets are left in the bag. That's real. That's Nate. Yeah, I saw. It's pretty cool. Attention to detail. Can I get up on the second floor?
Artyom, I knew! Behind you!
There is always one like you, a hero. You're not saving anyone, just like the others. So just... Yes.
Let him go.
Don't kill me.
Now.
Remember what I told you. There was an
Enough chatter. Are you all right, Artyom? Thank God. Let's report to the colonel. Dad, it's me.
Are you okay? Where are you?
In the sick bay. Artyom found me.
Well done, Artyom.
Let's go. Not too fast, though. I need to catch my breath a bit.
Jesus Christ, how many people did they lure to this place?
This whole situation, though. I thought we wouldn't see anything worse than that cult on the Volga. And that Silentius with his damn fanatics.
You know, I'm up to going back to Moscow. Officer's Diary 2, nothing can be done. They have 5 days at most. At least Doc says he can get, at least give him something for the pain. We could have known they'd got up there to fix the antennas. Boys should have told me. Should have at least worn the suits. It's up. I just sent the first message. Made it. The boys are still alive. Alyosha even smiled when I told him. At least now they'll know they didn't die in vain. So, I got the radio online, and they removed me immediately. Can't even get any news. They say it's all secret. Put guards at the door too. The bastards. And he struck me from the special rations distribution list. Way to reward honest effort. This is terrible. How did they ever survive all this time? It's only been 2 weeks and already I can't think of anything but food. The others had been getting the same rations for months. 2 more weeks. The legs are getting swollen. The workers told me I drink too much. I have no energy to move. Even writing feels like hard work now. Apathy, at least. The hunger is a bit blunted now. They are here. They heard us and came. Yes, they're just refugees, but they're here. Soon we'll get the supplies. It's not too late yet. Everything will be fine now. Of course, the refugees are quarantined for now, but soon I'll be able to ask them about everything. I heard the quarantine will last longer than we thought. They brought some bug with them. They also brought rations though. They've been given meat broth for now. Couldn't stomach anything heavier anyways. What a great feeling though. Whole body feels warm, and the taste unforgettable. I don't get this. A second group of refugees, they also brought supplies, but it's just meat, no grains or anything. And they're all quarantined too. While the last group has been up there for over a month now. We haven't been told a thing about the situation in the country, or the government. Why? I must have a frank conversation with Doc. He'll oblige for the old friendship's sake. And I imagine that Doc is, that Anna killed.
But no, it appears there was still space for growth. We could have gotten killed there. We almost got eaten here. That bastard. Unbelievable. To think he used to be a doctor. Don't matter. We'll see what happens now. We did survive him, after all.
bastard! Thank God, I wouldn't ever forgive myself.
I'm all right.
Who could have known? Who knew these creatures here kept eating people for 20 years? Could you imagine that? I'm sorry. I got carried away like a greenhorn recruit. The minister was going to see me. Conceit made me complacent. I even saluted those ghouls. Some fucking ark. These monsters had it made me. Like the Watchers in Moscow. Those keep people on the ground with their deceit. But these...
All right, but what do we do now?
Damned if I know, Anna. No idea. Have you found anything, idiot?
At defense sites, HQs, all the information is outdated. All links are long gone. Still, the ones that light up worked for at least a few years after the war.
What's down there?
It's Caspian 1, a comm center. There's one more just like that in Novosibirsk.
Are you going to drag us to some other bunker
I
now?
don't know, Anna. We have to make the decision together.
It's quite hot here.
Did you get everything you could, idiot? We're leaving.
One moment, I'll finish breaking everything here.
Come on, come on!
Okay, all done.
I didn't realize it's already about to be 1 a.m.
I don't think you should have put it like that, Anna. It all worked out this time, didn't it?
It worked out. It really did. My concern is what if next time it doesn't?
You're right, of course. But you can't do it forever.
Of course not. All the more reason to strive and spend more time of what is allotted to me with that guy over there. Currently I'm attached to him.
I'm out. Oh my fucking god.
Get in, everybody!
Sam, enough, get in!
Just wanted to finish the belt so I can carry it back!
Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Looks like this place is completely over. Time to go find the real government bunker, I guess.
A few hours later.
Oh, to think I believed those pricks from Hansa. I believed that Moscow was controlled by the HQ, that we were under occupation, that we were still in war, that there were generals here giving orders. What an idiot, suka!
I will repeat my question. What do we do now?
Could we go back to Moscow? Tell them the truth about the war. The government.
They'll shoot us on approach. And even if we do break through, what can we do against Hansa? Who'd believe us with no proof?
What about going back to Volga? We could live there.
What do we do about the locals? They weren't exactly happy to see us there. Do we kill them all? Is anybody here up for that?
Back in Moscow, Artyom had been dreaming of finding a habitable place and building a colony there. Isn't it time we got to it?
The idea is good. But how do we find the place? Just keep traveling? The Aurora needs an overhaul. What do we do if it breaks down?
Satellites.
What satellites? You want to leave the fucking planet?
There's a satellite communication center on the Caspian Sea. It survived the war.
Oh. If we gain access to the data collected by the satellites...
We won't have to travel randomly. Radiation level maps, even your regular satellite photos could really help us out here.
Oh no.
That's
that
an
cough.
idea.
What if there is something worse than cannibals there?
Could well be. But first, we're going to be really careful this time.
Getting
And
worse.
second,
That cough is getting worse.
Does anyone have any better ideas?
I don't.
Well, I guess we've got ourselves a new plan.
Artyom, shall we look for that place you wanted? Sound the horn then.
I don't like that cough, man.
3 months on the road. 3 months of constant trial. But after Yamantau, we are ready for anything fate can throw at us. Mere kilometers separate us from the Caspian 1 communication center. Will the maps within yield a spot free from radiation, where we could finally settle in peace? I don't know. But what's left for us but hope? The desert is taking its toll. The crew suffers from heat and thirst, and the Aurora is not in her top form. We're out of coal and had to switch to burning available fuel. Old cross ties and twigs.
3 months, huh? So that means it's, summer. Should be summer then. RDR2 flashbacks. I'm totally invested. Yeah, the RDR2 flashback. Dude, it's not good. It's not good at all. And, like, nobody's questioning it either. Okay, so that last chapter, pretty linear. Pretty linear. It's definitely like a slice of life on the train, then high octane action. And the revelation of like what really happened with the government. There is no government. So next episode will be the beach episode. I mean, yeah. I heard desert. I hope to see a beach somewhere in the desert. I'm gonna save it here. Let me load it in. Fucking hot.
I'm not in love with this place. Nothing but sand and heat. I feel like shit here. Artyom, a car!
Oh no. Don't tell me. What is this, Mad Max?
Somehow, I don't like this welcome either. Let's go.
They stopped in that village there. Looks like somebody lives there.
I see. How are the men doing, Demir?
Stepan is the worst off. The others are not so well either. Only us here are still in fighting shape.
Thank you. Anna, you and Demir reconnoiter the area. We need to find the damn bunker and hit the road as soon as we do.
We might have a slight problem with hitting the road, Colonel. And there's barely enough water in the boiler to make some tea. And we're all out of coal.
I see. We'll need to address that too. Anna, Demir, one more task. Look for water and fuel. Will do. Get the men ready. We need to set up defenses.
Roger that.
See you soon. Just try to be careful, all right?
Artyom, we have to learn who those men with the car are. They do look like regular bandits, but we can't take risks here. The car was headed for the village. Looks like they have a comms relay there, and it should hold some info, which is just what we need now. Move out as soon as you're ready. Crest, can your rail car pull the train?
It might, but really slowly and not for too long. The engine is too weak for the weight, and we don't have much diesel left.
Well, if we had enough diesel, the Aurora wouldn't be needing any help.
Alright, I think that was like an odyssey right there. Yeah, alright. Oh, man, what a sequence of events that just occurred on the stream so far in the game. It's like, little by little, there's like hopelessness. It's like, we made it out of Moscow, and our first contact was with a cult. We got out. And then, sure, we go to the government, see if the government is still there in Yamantau. Nope. Cannibals. There's no government. Oh, but, well, there's somewhere else that could be helpful to us. Mad Max. No, we'll see what happens. This is pretty good. I'm enjoying this game a lot so far. And I do like the change in scenery, change in biomes, seasons. Especially with like the graphics of like this game looks really good. I've been streaming a little longer than usual, but that's alright. It's like 30 minutes extra. Alright, let me get out of here. I'm gonna get on out of here. This game aged well. I didn't remember much of anything related to it. So far, I'm hooked, though. I need to caught up on my end. I'm still in the folk village. Yeah, that section of the game does take a lot of time because of, like, you know, exploration. Well, and like the chapter I just beaten was pretty linear. And if I had to guess, maybe this part coming up is probably going to be a little bit of open world to it. So yeah. Yeah, no, this game is great. I'm loving it. Already. Outro song, Scratcher. I would say like I'm like liking this game more than the other two. I'm playing on Ranger Hardcore, so it'll take a while. And do my best to avoid conflicts since both our team and the enemy are taken down so easily. Yeah. I had a little bit of trouble with the cannibals. I haven't died too many times. I think I'm playing on hardcore. I'm not playing on Ranger Hardcore, I believe. Hold on. I'm holding. I'm holding. No worries, I'm holding. Yes. Here we go. All right, got it right here. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. I'll see you next time, Scratcher, in the next broadcast. Maybe tomorrow, maybe later, if I feel like it. Other than that, maybe Wednesday, but I'll try to do my best to go live later today. Same time as usual, around there. But yeah, see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you anyone that tuned in. I really gotta get some stuff done, like update the VODs and playlists. Take as long as you need. I want to get ahead of you. I get you. All right. Yeah, no, we'll see. All right, I'll let the song play out now. Good night, or have a good day, wherever you're at. Bye bye. Let me make sure the volume is okay. All right, now I'll play the song.
Гордость полными вагонами, золотыми погонами с юга дуют. Молодые ветра, срывая в клочья облака, не забыли, шлют издалека с дома мама. И не последняя любовь, а по небу бегут. Видишь чьи-то следы, это может быть ты, это может быть я, это может нас ждут, это может нам поют свои. Нашла коса на камень, идет война на память лет. Нашла коса на камень, идет война на память лет. Нашла коса на камень, идет война на память лет. Нашла коса на камень, идет война на память лет. Радость полными застольями и земными поклонами станем, выпьем и за всех помолчим. Месяц полон, мир шатается, язык, ноги заплетаются. Вспомним, скажем, брат брату нужные слова. А по небу бегут, видишь, чьи-то следы. Это может быть ты, это может быть я, это может наш дух, это может нам поют свои. Нашла коса на камень, идет война на память лет. Нашла коса на камень, идет война на память лет. Нашла коса на камень, идет война на память лет. Нашла коса на камень, идет война на память лет. Молодые ветра